Alright, so skull number 4 still. Time to give this sucker a mohawk. So the plan is to kind of go straight down the center and just place my mohawk. The way I'm going to attach it, hey look, JB Weld. This is the quick weld, 2-part epoxy. Basically mix some up, sets up in 6 minutes. Full cure is 4 to 6 hours. So plan is to kind of go one by one on each bullet. Don't mix up the stuff until I need it. And kind of slowly piece this sucker together. Again, I feel like part of this is just boring because I'm going to have to wait 6 minutes in between each of these things. So we'll at least do the first one together, and then I'll do arts and crafts off the camera, because I got 8 bullets by my count, and I don't know how many I'll actually use, but therein lies the plan. So we're just gonna put a gob on there. Grab a bullet, sink that sucker in, and then my goal, if I can, is kind of artfully make this build up, because I'd like to, if at all possible, have kind of like a shattered bullet or shattered skull aspect. And I don't know if that's actually going to be feasible or possible, but you know, you do what you can. This is arts and crafts, not brain surgery. So we're gonna, looks like we have enough to do 2. So we're gonna kind of scrape this Scheißen. Bet you didn't know I learned how to swear in German because I owned a Volkswagen. Figured the Volkswagen wouldn't know if I was upset unless I spoke its language. Thus, I learned how to swear in German. Fun fact. So yeah, we got 2. And now we just wait for about 6 minutes. I'm going to keep playing with this stuff as it sits up a little bit, and I can hopefully, like I said, make that a little bit of something to look kind of like we got a little bit of a bone coming out, but yeah. See you guys when the entire mohawk is done. Alright, we got a punk rock skull with a bullet mohawk. It's also ugly as hell. Downside, that JB Quick unfortunately is about 4 to 6 hours to fully cure. So we're going to have to put skull 4 aside again. Love you, buddy, but it is what it is. So we gotta wait for that stuff to cure, and then we'll paint it up and we'll make it look pretty again, and it'll be amazing. For now, it's gonna sit there looking ugly. Let's move on to the actual tabletop now. 3 or 2.5, yeah, 3, 2, where the hell am I? I'm on day 3. So 2.5 days. We're finally getting to get to the tabletop. Jesus, here we go. Alright, let's do this. Alright, now we're going to start the actual table itself. My designs are for a 3-foot by 2-foot coffee table. So what I have here is a 1/2-inch thick sheet of plywood. It's 4 inches by, or 4 inches, 4 feet by 2 feet, so we don't even have to worry about cutting this section of it, which makes it easier on me. Now, my table saw itself only extends out to 2 feet, so that means in order to get our 3-foot section, we just need to cut off a foot off the end. Just like last time we used this, measure the distance between the blades, make sure it's straight. I know I'm using old technology, I know I'm using old machines. Double check this stuff because you only get 1 cut. So whenever you're doing this, take a look at both sides. I understand that with what I have planned for this, it doesn't matter what this actually looks like. It matters what the next part looks like. So I just picked what side I thought looked best. So let's zip this through real quick. Now, what you kind of saw there was a little bit of a stumble. I jokingly say safety third. Remember to put the brakes on your table saw, because that's why you saw me falter. Anyway, we do the same thing to this one right here, because this is going to be the actual top. I'm going to be gluing that onto that. So, luckily the guide is in the same place, so now we just figure out which end is the best 3 feet. I think it's going to be this one, and we just zip it through. And now we have our 2 sides, or 2 sheets of plywood. Everything's the same. They're probably wondering, what am I going to be doing? How's this going to be a Ouija board? Told you. Ideas. Check this shit out. So you're probably wondering why we're back at the table saw. As Bob Ross said, we don't have mistakes, we have happy accidents. So I originally did this as a 2-foot by 3-foot coffee table. My idea was, you know, hey, play a board game on it, eat some dinner, things like that. I took it inside. I put it on top of my coffee table. 2-foot by 3-foot really doesn't work. Don't ask me why, but that 4 inches extra wider than my coffee table just didn't feel like it fit a room very well. So we are going to trim this thing down. My coffee table is officially 19.5 inches wide. I'm calling it 20. I like even numbers. I also like odd numbers, but that's what we're going to do. So still going to be the 3-foot wide like my coffee table. We're just going to shorten the width. So what we do, we have it set up here. Just like before, we're going to put both boards through. That way we know both cuts are the same. We know everything's the same that way. So, yeah. No mistakes. Happy accidents. And guess what? This time, I made sure the stoppers are on the table. I learned. Alright, so as you see, how does one get a 2-foot by 3-foot Ouija board? You print it out as a paper, or as a poster inside your computer. Unfortunately, now it's a puzzle. I gotta take these, I don't know, 20 sheets of paper, whatever it is, cut them down, turn them into a poster, and I'll be honest, I hate puzzles. So, yeah, we're gonna do it just as easy as this. And now we have the template. Next thing I gotta do is take this template, I'm gonna line it with carbon paper on the back, and I'm gonna transfer it onto here. Another boring and tedious process. So, yeah, here we go. Transferred it down in about 2 hours. I know the lighting sucks, but it's night. So thankfully all I'm going to have to do is a little bit of fix up there where the transfer didn't go. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I'm just going to kind of, yeah. Whatever. It's a one-man show when I do this shit in my garage. Anyway. Yeah, and if you can tell, I'm wearing another shirt now. There's a wardrobe malfunction during this process. So, yeah, I own colors other than black. See? Yay. Anyway, now that we got that done, yeah, this is going to be a stopping point for the night. I'm going to shoot one more quick segment. It'll get slipped in later, so either way. So this is the end of it for the night. I'm stopping here. It is late. I'm tired. My hand hurts. And yeah, so thanks for watching Dean's Dustbin. If you feel like it, getting frisky, hit the like, the share, subscribe, little bell icon. I don't know, this is what professional YouTubers do. They always say this crap. I don't know. And, oh, yeah, and if you caught it in the trailer, but if you're feeling frisky too and you want to see me every week, why wouldn't you want to gaze on this beauty? You can go over to my other channel, Redneck Cooking with Billy Ray. We get into some fun over there. So, anyway, that's it. Later. Have a good one. Alright, skull number 4 has finally been finished modifying. We've got everything painted now. And I'll be honest, I actually think it's kind of my favorite, even though it started out as the problem child. But yeah, so we got our table legs made. At this point, I need to let them all sit for a day. Some of the glue is drying, some of the paint's drying. So on the next day, we'll seal all this stuff up. I'm just going to use a matte spray. Actually, I can just grab it real quick. We got a Minwax fast drying polyurethane clear satin. I don't know, when I think about skulls, I don't think of them being shiny. So I figure legs will do as matte, and then the top will do as shiny. So we'll let this all sit for a day.